To this tour of DemoHop. The goal of this walkthrough is to introduce you to why DemoHop is the ideal way to hold your large tech team events, where you need to have events that are inclusive and are engaging across the entire team and company. DemoHop is specifically designed for technology and product team events like quarterly planning, bi-weekly sprint reviews, demo days, and large product launches or sales enablement. Anytime where you want to have not just a one-way communication as is typical with Teams or Zoom or WebEx, but rather where you're looking to create an inclusive, big tent environment where there's plenty of peer-to-peer engagement and exploration, and you want to capture that magic of connection and relationship building. So I'm going to walk you through three key things with DemoHop today. One is we're going to show you the core DemoHop experience and give you a sense of why the science fair format is especially good at driving that connection and relationship building across the enterprise. Second, I'll briefly show how quick and easy it is to launch these events. And finally, we'll show how all the recording and information capture in DemoHop preserves all this content and makes it useful for the days, weeks, and months beyond the event. So here I am in DemoHop. I'm logged in 3 different browsers, and we'll give you a flavor of each of those experiences as I go through here. And so I'll try to call out as I switch users and user roles so you can understand what I'm showing. So here I am logged into DemoHop as just a regular user. And as you can see, this is the all events page where a company has a number of events scheduled. And we're going to imagine that today is our quarterly tech showcase. This could be a demo day, it could be a quarterly planning session, but we're going to zip into this one as an attendee and go explore and attend this event. So here I am now in this event, and what you can see on the left side is the navigation across the event, and in the center of the screen are booths representing the work that various teams are doing. So in this example, it's a retail example. It's a retail or e-commerce company. And the various teams they have set up these booths in advance. And you'll notice in the upper left, it says 3 people here now. Typically, a DemoHop live event may have hundreds or even thousands of people on it all at once. But even though there are hundreds or thousands of people, the event always feels small and intimate, and people can connect and meet people they don't normally get to meet with. And so one of the key things with the DemoHop experience is a science fair format. And so the idea is, rather than being bound to a rigid agenda-filled structure, DemoHop is loosely structured. It can have scheduled keynotes, but most of the events, most of the conversations happen in these booths, where there's a choose your own adventure type of experience. So I'm going to go into this one that is live. I'm logged in as another user in another browser to give you a sense of this experience. So I'll go into this booth, and the first thing you see as I come in here is I'm not thrust straight into a video call meeting. Instead, I'm presented with an introduction to what this digital ad tech team is doing. To orient you, on the left, we've got the navigation to the event. In the middle, we have the content that this team has created and wants to present. And on the right is you can see people coming and going throughout the event. So I can see who's here, and this is a big part. I'm clicking here now to look at Hoppy. You can really meet a lot of new people through the platform, and we'll show you more of that in just a second. As I'm here in this digital ad tech booth, here's the content the team has laid out. The content here is for example only. There's all sorts of format and structures that teams can have that are all templated and allows the teams to really tell their story in a way that makes sense for them. Going across the top, I'm going to go look at the team section. I can see the team that's involved in working on this, which is very useful to get to know the broader organization. I can glance at the handouts, the information this team is making available to others to look at and digest. There's a asynchronous Q&A area where I can ask questions of the team, whether today or well beyond the event, and engage with them and ask questions. But let's go in and attend the live demo. So every DemoHop booth is a mixture of content and a live video call fused together and powered by data. And so I'm going to go ahead and enter this video call. And as I join here, you're going to see multiple versions of me. Hello. And these video calls are, even though there may be hundreds of people on the platform now, these video calls tend to be very small, very welcoming, and conversational. And so people jump in here and they have a chance to engage and understand what this team is up to. They can ask questions. They may have conflicting or interdependent roadmap items. And this is their chance to engage in a small group format to address concerns that they need to have tackled, or just inquiries or questions that they want to have. And so the conversation, this is a full-on video call experience with all the screen sharing and mobile screen sharing, audio sharing, etc. that you expect. You'll notice there was nothing to install. The platform is entirely browser-based, which makes this super easy for everyone to engage in. So I can have this conversation. People may move in and out. There's some different modes. There's both a scheduled mode where it's more structured, and then there's a more free-flowing style that these booths can operate, and it's up to the host of the booth on how they want to operate it. I'm going to go ahead and leave this booth, this video call now. Every booth also has a built-in survey where we're able to capture feedback for the team, as well as these shout-outs, which is a real feel-good moment. Shout-outs are compliments that prior users have left here, showcasing just what they think of the work that they saw. And this is a real feel-good moment that we hear from the teams all the time. So when I'm finished with visiting that booth, it's back to choose your own adventure. And so I can hop around and visit whatever booth catches my eye or that I think may be useful to me. And so that's the real power of DemoHop is over the course of, say, an hour, I may visit 5, 10, or more booths and intersect with all sorts of people and ideas that I might never interact with as an individual contributor in a large organization. But here's my once a month, once a quarter opportunity to really see beyond my everyday teams. Now, of course, being an online platform, every individual has their full event history. So here's every team, every person I met with. I can go back, let's say a few weeks later. I think, oh, who was that in Store of the Future that I met or I heard about? I can go back into this booth, come back into DemoHop, learn more about that team, watch a video presentation that they had, see who is involved, and get that information. And so while DemoHop is primarily used as a live event, all the content is preserved later and becomes a huge part of the DemoHop experience. So I'm going to flip over now to another user and actually just quickly show you how easy it is to create these booths. And so here I am as another user, and this is Abigail in this dark mode version here. And we've created DemoHop to make it easy to create a large-scale enterprise meeting that can be done very quickly and without much effort at all. And so as an event admin, we use a delegated administration. So you're able to assign somebody or a group of people to be responsible for a booth, and they can even delegate that down, say from a senior director to a director and so forth. As a admin, I always see the status of all the booths. I can peer into them. I can look at their reports. I can see the state of completeness. But let's just say, just to show you, here's this brand marketing booth that Margot has here. I'm going to go ahead and click into this one and take a look at the state of this booth. And to give you a sense of the content, I'm able to come in through here, quickly edit it through a nice, easy user experience. I can move things around, rearrange it, upload videos. Typically, teams report they create their booths very, very quickly from reusing existing material. So a booth should take no more than an hour to create, and is a great way for the team to tell their story and what they're up to. And just going back, every booth also has full reporting. Just like there's individual reporting, there's event-wide reporting, and there is also reporting on each booth. And so here I've gone into a booth, I can see all the visitors, everyone's attended, the survey ratings, and so forth from my booth. So I've now shown you the administrative side of it, albeit very briefly. I showed you the user experience side. And finally, I also want to show you what it's like to visit what we call a recurring event. And these recurring events, this Q3 sprint demos, these are ideal for agile sprint teams doing their bi-weekly demos. So I'm going to enter this event. And what's special about these events is they take advantage of our demo replay feature where we're able to show all the work of a team sprint to sprint to sprint. So this example is a little bit different. It's a pharmacy example, so a pharmaceutical company here, and we're going to go into this retail RX booth. This uses the same structure as the showcase or the product planning, but in this case, we've made the booth creation even simpler, and we record everything in a way that allows people to time travel. So imagine today is sprint 3 and people are showing their work. You can see what they're about to present today. The live demo is a live demo just like any other. But now let's go and take a look at what they did in sprint 2. And so here I am time traveling back to sprint 2. You can see they talk about loading PDP load times, third-party cookie issue. And now I can go into that demo replay and watch the actual demo that they presented. This is great for releasing the progress of a team, for bringing stakeholders or customer service or salespeople in to see what's happening. And now I'm going to go time travel back to sprint 1 now and see the work that they had there. I can watch that demo. I can look at what they were going to showcase there. And these booths and these sprints are very, very simple to be captured and showcased. So there you have it. I've shown you DemoHop, how it can be used for quarterly planning, how it could be used for showcases. It also applies to hackathons, sprint demos, and it really shines when you try to do a customer service or sales event where you really want to launch a new feature and set of functionality to a broad set of people. So that's DemoHop overall. We often get questions around things like SSO, single sign-on, our security posture, keynotes. Can you have large team scheduled events? Can you record and transcript? And the answer to all these questions are yes. DemoHop was built for the enterprise. It was built for large-scale technology teams who want to have more than just one-way Teams or Zoom calls. They want to have really rich interaction and collaboration from time to time across the enterprise, and DemoHop is the ideal platform for doing that. Thank you for